Hi, good morning and welcome to day 2 of the Danelaw Way. Just left the little village of Oasby where I got picked up last night and dropped off again this morning by my big sister. So yeah, through a few fields now. It was 31 miles yesterday. I'm gonna guess the same today, and I've said to our lass that hope to be in Lincoln for 6:30 tonight. It's almost 20 past 8 now, so yeah, 10 hours be okay. And through here and left. Oh bloody hell, missed that. Come on, get over the stile, stop prattling about. There we go. Yeah, let's have a look at the view this morning. There we go. And the first muddy field. Oh dear, some of them yesterday, dearie me, they didn't half slow me down. Still single figures in the centigrade. So I'll be putting my gloves on in a minute. I don't know the towns, villages that we go through. I know we go through, I've been told, South Highcombe and North Highcombe, where my sister's children live. Sister's children, they're grown adults now, with their own children, busy doing whatever. And I'm not expecting them to come to the garden gate and cheer me on, as I don't know if I'll be passing their street. Right. Oh, my hand's getting cold now. Right, cheers. Bit of a random place to put a trig point. Yeah. And I just missed, just as I came through the hedgerow there.
Lap 2, 1636.
Thank you. Going a bit faster. I just saw a couple of deer feeding and tried to get my camera out, but they're too sharp. So they were off. But yeah, it's not a bad view, is it? Ah. Still not too warm. That'll change in a couple of hours. Oh, don't look good, those fences over there. I don't think you can see them. But my path is right through that, hopefully. Right, let's see what's going on. Oh, lovely little byways and bridle ways on this route. Thought I'd let you enjoy the scenery for the last minute or so. That man wittering on. Well, Camber's a bit off on this one. Right. Okay, that'll do for now. Now, is it me, or has this pig farmer got a touch of OCD? I can't see one of these pig pens out of line. Yeah, it's a bit like the Italian beaches, and the council sending 3 men with a tape measure and a clipboard, and dividing up the beach space into so many meters per deck chair, and they're all they're all yeah, regimentally even. Yeah. So I suppose he's got to have something to do, hasn't he? But where are they all? I wonder if they're all asleep. And the rest of it is just ploughed fields. Yeah. Right, hands are getting cold again. Chat to you soon. First mistake of the day. I should, at that tree down in the corner of the field, I should have turned left there and come diagonally up to that sign. You can see a little dip in the hedge there. That's a break in the hedge. And there is there's another sign there. Now I just carried on the other side of this fence, and I've just come through it, this hedgerow. Just come through it, and I'm going to go across there now. But the farmer has planted right across. Well, these are, what's the red? Are they radishes? I think so. Yeah, they look like radishes. But the footpath is along here, so there's nothing I can do. It's Sunday, I can't see anybody about, so I'm not going to get... Mind you, they won't have a Devonshire accent, not Devonshire, West Country accent up here, would they? Get off my land! Yeah. And those stones are doing well. Yeah. I suppose you can only plant hardy vegetables. I suppose the farmer would allow for wastage. Like, for example, he knows that every seed he plants isn't going to produce a vegetable that he can sell, so he'll have wastage, and then he'll have like for the animals that'll come along and feast on them, and walkers like myself that go and kick the hell out of them. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh. And there's not even a path to go left and then right around the edge of this radish plantation. So yeah, he's done it to himself. Mind you, a lot of these paths They're very rarely used these days. We don't. Oh, there you go. Look, I beg your pardon. Oh, sorry, Mr. Farmer. I probably could have come across. And there it is, look. And I've just walked to the other side of it. Yeah, I walked from that red post, which is dead centre of your shot now. Now, had I gone the correct way, I would have come across this path. So my mistake, again. Oh, dearie me. Ah, fun and games. Now then, so this is my next route. Right, time to put my gloves back on. Right, I'm standing right at the junction of where I should turn diagonally left and go across this field. And no, I'm not kidding. So yeah, they've just planted all this, so I'm going to have to go right up to that hedgerow, which is just on the horizon there, then turn left and come right the way around, adding God knows how much of a distance on. It's okay if you're in a vehicle, that's not a problem, but if you're on foot and you're on a time plan, mind, when I'm coming into Lincoln tonight at 6:30, there'll be street lights, so I'll be okay. But it's not that, it's just the extra mileage. I don't need it. So now my Garmin's gonna start moaning at me, telling me I'm going off course. Oh, do you know what I mean? What on earth are they? Oh, I thought they were flowers. Ha, idiot. No, are they leeks? Oh, I like leeks. No. Are they? They look. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, huge field of leeks. Now I'm tempted to go across. Oh, there's a gap. Yes, bingo, I'm in. Nice one. Right, panic over, that'll do me. Yeah, oh, by God, there's some beauties here. Yeah. Oh, that's good of them. Yeah, this is a bit better. Stop the old gits like me moaning. Right. It must be time to harvest these. Okay then. Chat to you soon. Right, now what does that say up there? Definitely says public footpath. Yeah. Followed by barbed wire fence. Oh no, there's no getting over that. So am I at the wrong side of this barbed wire fence? If I am, where was the access over it further down the field? There's no wonder it takes me forever on some of these, because the track there, look, you can quite clearly see the path there in front of you, that dark line, but I can't see a stile over this over into the field onto to the other side of this barbed wire fence. And if you can, if you're watching this, you're a better man than I gungered in. As I said, oh come on, wherever. The only option is around the other side of these big hazel bushes. Is it hazel? Oh, I don't know what kind of berries they are. So it must be around the other side, you blind sod. You absolute no. I am right. I've just been fenced in. You absolute bastard. It must have been around the other side of this fence all along. For crying out bloody loud. Well, I'm not having a good day. Ow! Language. Well, I'm not wandering all the way back down there to come around again. So I'm going to have to nip over here somehow. Right, cheers. Right, so that's just past mile 11 at 25 to 12 and a little bit of scenery. Well, I say a little bit. Going downhill now. Yeah, there's not you can't see a great deal of scenery. It will do in a fortnight's time, not next weekend, but the one after. I'm walking from come on, Lancashire to Yorkshire, from a little village called Whalley. Yeah, don't ask. To down to Whatley, and we're staying at, is it Silsden overnight? Yeah, so I'm going to have to. I was going to stay at Kildwick, but that got cancelled. No, not Kildwick. The route goes through Kildwick. That's right. And I was going to take a slight diversion to Glusburn, which is just below it. But Silsden is even further below that, so I'm going to have to reroute my the GPX route. So it just means going to the right of a hill rather than left. It's no biggie really. So it's dead easy to change it on the OS Maps app on your computer. Yeah, get out for another weekend, and the weekend after, I think I can only manage just the one day, so I've decided to go from Mytholmroyd over to Ilkley on what's called the Stanza Stones walk, where you hit these Stanza Stones. I didn't know they existed. And you watch, I'll probably walk right past them on the day and miss them entirely. But yeah, it's just something to do. And then the following weekend, I've got a bit of a toughie, the Calderdale Way. But I've got the weekend to do it, and it's only a 50-mile route, but it's you're looking at about 11,000 plus feet of elevation, and yeah, it can be quite tough. Some nice short, sharp, steep climbs, and I think, if I remember rightly, I start and finish in Hebden Bridge. Am I going anti-clockwise? Yeah, I think I am. I've done half of it before, the Calderdale Way. That was a while ago, and I was quite poorly going round it, and it took me a while. It took me 7 hours 20, I think. Yeah, and I ended up getting hypothermia. Yeah, so that was fun. So I'll be prepared this time. And then I haven't planned anything else. Oh, I've got one the following weekend, the Wharfdale Skyline with the Punk Panther team. They run, if you've never heard of them, they run a series of ultras from Otley, well, mostly based in Otley. There is one event going off next weekend, several events up in Nidderdale, around the Nidderdale Way, starting and finishing there in Pateley Bridge. That But I think that's the only one that ventures away from their base of Otley. But yeah, check them out. Punk Panther Ultras, Punk Panther Endurance Events. I beg your pardon. Yeah, there's, as soon as you enter Punk Panther in the search engine, it'll come up. And start booking for next year's races. They have one a month. Anything, and within those, each race, they have a half marathon, a 20 miler, a 32 or 34 miler, and sometimes they're even able to put on a 50 miler for the really fit lads and lasses that like to do that distance. Now then, I go across the field here and up the other side. Yeah. Yeah, so have a look, see what it's about. If you're into your cross-country running, it's a great way to start, even if it's only just half marathon. Yeah, they're brilliant, they really are. Alright, I'm biased because you know, I know a lot of them, but even so, I wouldn't give them a plug if they weren't any good. Right, okay guys, last look around. I might stop waffling. There you go, look. Past the woods. There you go, you can see your next exit. Right, cheers. Well, I've just come across the 6th ploughed field, and I am, yeah, and I'm not even at the halfway point, and you can't see because there's a, I can't even think straight. There's a huge irrigation ditch running to my left, and it has offshoots at right angles that you've got to get over. And because the thorn, we're going the right way. The thorn bushes are so overgrown, you can't see the little bridges. Oh, God. Thought I was getting my fitness back. I thought bloody wrong. Yeah, she's getting robbed. Yeah. Yeah, so there's no way you can get across. This is about, I'd say that's dropping down there. You can see that. I'd say that's about easily 6 or 7 foot drop. That's vertically. Obviously you're going down at 45 degrees there to cross a body of water which who knows how deep it is, to come up the other side. No chance. Anyway, yeah, well that's slowed me right down. Oh. Right, anyway, we're on course, so it's just a hiccup, isn't it? Right, chat to you soon. And my next little obstacle at mile 17.5 is Gorse Lane, and it's a track, and this is what it's called on the OS maps, Gorse Lane, and that goes on for, I don't know, a good half mile. Do I take it, or do I go option B and see if there's an exit on the side here? See, there might not be an exit further up. However, I'm not going to get ripped to death on that Gorse Lane. So I've deliberately this time, not accidentally, taken the wrong track. Right, okay then. Ah, it was a little bit better this side, but I just had to jump over that. Oh, life in my hands. Right, looks a bit better now, does this rain? So we'll carry on. Right, should only be about 4 hours left. We'll come past mile 18, and so that's 12 left. That's okay. My eldest nephew and his wife and 4 kids met me, what was it, Brant Broughton. I didn't film it because YouTube get really funny, especially when you say no, it's not for kids, and then there's little kids appearing in it, so I better not. Anyway, it was a lovely surprise. So, well, that's what I think. That's what life's all about, isn't it? Family, and I've got my niece's wedding to go to next weekend, so that'll be good. Catch up with the family. So ask them all why they haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel. They probably bloody have, and I've forgotten. Memory like a sieve these days. This is why I can't walk the right way on the route. Right, enough whittering from me. I'll put it away and chat to you later. See, look, this farmer likes the walkers, cares about them enough that he respects the public bridle way. Yeah. Look now, he's managed to stop the tractor and turn round. Oh, I must have, I don't know, leave these, whatever these green plants are, stop the tractor, turn round and down the next row and planted. Yeah. It's not a case of just thanks. It's not a case of just planting seeds, scattering seeds randomly, because these are all in line. So how on earth he's done that? Well, they look like they're rotten or rotting. A lot of these plants. I wonder why he's not bothered. Not bothered to harvest them. It's weird, isn't it? It's unlike someone who would depend on vegetation for their livelihood, and then go to the trouble of planting it in such pristine. I mean, look at that. Look how straight that is. Why don't you come back and harvest it all? Yeah, no idea. No idea. If you know, drop me a line. Appreciate it. Cheers. Thought I'd get the camera out for this unusual church. St. Peter's Church at Auburn. Yeah, and this is just below South Highcombe, which is just below Lincoln.
Lap 22, 24.26.
Do you know, sometimes well, I would have thought these, that is a belter, isn't it? I've never seen one like that. I wonder if it's a Catholic church. Yeah. So come on then, where's the... Oh, dearie me. Well, this... Takes it, it's there, look. It's there, it's there, it's there. Yep. See that grave there? The white one with the raised with the pitched roof there. That says 1990. So they're not as old as I would have thought. I don't know how old the other gravestones are. Right. Okay. Back into the wilds now. Not far to go anyway, so that's good. 3 hours or so. Yeah, nice and steady. Get into Lincoln before it gets dark. And even if it does start getting dark, street lights will be on, so I won't got half a tree following me. Won't be too bad. Yeah, scenery's not up to much really. It's not like from the top of the hill. Right, okay then. And that is the official finish, or the start if you like, the castle. It's yeah, Lincoln. So yeah, and this was opposite the castle, where I ran my 101st marathon 2016. Yeah, I think they do a race from here, don't they? I'm not sure what it's called. Sure there's some race or other that starts. Is it this castle or is it another? Ah, it might be another castle. Anyway, I know I'm early. It's now... Why I'll stop my watch? I'll stop in a minute. Yeah, it's 10 to 6 and I made it about 40 minutes faster than I thought I would. I told our lass 6:30, so she'll turn up when she turns up. Alright, cheers guys, catch you on the next one.